It's hard to go against the core IO, but you know, if there's a team crazy enough to give their opponents core IO in a best of one, it's TNC. These guys aren't afraid of it. I hope they have a plan. I mean, carry PA seems like a decent idea. Throughout the game, you've got the burst damage to blow her up during Exorcism, and in the lane, it's one of the heroes that just does against Death Prophet than others. We'll see Queen of Pain try and get back to secure a bounty rune.
Ooh, well, tries to get the stomp, will be able to connect. Yopaj moving in a position, but the stomp is not long enough. They do break through that bottle and trying to slow down a couple. Could go for the turn here onto this Death Prophet. Blinks forward, dives in aggressively for this one. Yopaj trying to live. The stomp connects, but first blood going to be drawn by Tims and Armel. Trying to live through, won't be quite enough there in the end. And well, Tims actually doesn't have a dive away here either. Elder Titan's going to try and chase him down a little bit, and well, there is a bottle still on this Phoenix, so that will keep him from getting killed off. Almost level 6 on this Tusk. Boulder's Punch can start to become a little bit deadly as we move in with Play Hard. Yopaj is nearby as well, looking for that arrow. Follow-up misses onto Boomy. They should still have enough for the kill, simultaneously pressuring the tower.
Yeah, like you pointed out, this Mars is just huge. Another hero you normally expect to see like top of the net worth like this, but Bok is just farming up a storm, not rotating out of his lane, just happy to continue to apply pressure.
Oh, and Skem gonna go in. Gets caught there by the spear, but the stomp afterwards onto 2. Can find a kill here. Doesn't have Bok caught off by the shards. They find another one. Ormel is in deep, but he can't do anything else here. 2 quick
without
kills.
the nice arrow coming through, doesn't hit a hero, but takes the siege wagon, which is better. I think that's honestly probably what he was aiming for, to slow down from the push and bottom. And mid lane, Neon sometimes like that move bottom. That's exactly what we want, because we've got an Exorcism and we can pressure this mid tier 1.
Very impressive stuff right here. They will use the glyph though, as Bok will go down yet again, comboed by the Tusk and the Mirana.
PA's not ready to fight. Corp requires that setup, so TNC just have to give it up.
You know, after how well Armel was doing in the lanes, you look at it now, almost 1,000 gold behind Yopaj. It's really felt. Oh, the arrow, it connects right onto Armel out of nowhere. Oh, Play Hard, really well done to freehand that one. And as I was talking about it, Quap just keeps on tumbling down this net worth chart. Just has not been able to get involved in anything. 0, 2, and 1.
Yeah, he's like, you know, my hero comes online later. Yeah, I'm an IO, but I'm not going to be relocating into fights I don't need to. It's not like, you know, you offer a whole lot until you have those items and you can kind of frontline, be that unkillable IO tank dishing us some spirit damage.
Ooh, wants to blow up Tims, but won't get it off before the Supernova comes out, but it's not protected by the Mars. They already take down Januel, and, well, the relocate does keep alive Skem for the moment, as now they try and turn, see if they can take down the Mars. They will. 2 for 1 so far. Neon just a little bit too tanky. Taking the stack. Yeah. They have Battle Fury on PA. They really don't want to give this up. Yeah, they just... I mean, this is going to be tense. This is going to be close. They need to come back in again.
There's no ultimates. TNC have no ultis to fight this.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're still going in, and with the tag team and the right clicks, they're going to take the whole freaking thing.
Yep. Well, they're buying back for it.
The stack's almost all the way gone now. You buy back there, and you get 2 big creeps. That one hurts.
Yeah, at that point, you're just like, okay, fine, you can take it, PA. We already won this fight, forced to buy back. Got a lot of kills. And Boomy might die back here.
Boomy will die back. He came back in only for a moment. Armel now tries to walk out of there. They've got the silence afterwards. If they want to hit it, they do. Ooh, good illusion rune, though. Keeps alive that Quap. That would have been disastrous.
They're doing this while the IO farms, which is, you know, similar to TNC. You know, PA's been farming while these rotations happen, but it just feels like IO's had more of the map open to farm, and also just a more efficient farmer, and it gets Battle Fury at least.
Right. He does that Battle Fury.
Maybe.
And
or not.
No, he is very strong. They have an IO by him now.
Now he's got the IO backing him up.
Salve with the invent on him. A little bit unfortunate there. Gives you almost no regen. Yeah. Those are the worst when you're like trying to pull a camp or something and then you got Tango running and terrible. Ooh, good arrow. Nice. Snowball in afterwards with the tag team. The punch, they take him down again. And Neon just rolling.
At this point, you know, they haven't got any of those, like, you know, tanky armor items yet, but I imagine they'll come later. They start itemizing for PA. Maybe some Bs against Mark's Phoenix, but you know, this PA is going to have a rough time until BKB's up, and even then, you know, they're just going to look to kite around the PA's BKB as much as possible.
Scepter lift up, Yopaj down to half HP. They're able to cancel that Sunray, moving in afterwards. Exorcism rolling one by one. Deacon on the chopping. They do blow, and then forward. Natsumi is in there. They take down 3.
Getting all that movement from Death Prophet.
Yeah, this is really, really scary. I mean, how much minus armor is that? You get 3 from the corrosion, then on top of that you got a Deso. That's pretty terrifying. Phoenix Space is going to be back down to 0. Oh, good hook shot in, but again, they're going on this Tusk Snowball to save him. They're able to catch that catch onto the clockwork, and he just gets obliterated. They do lose Skem, so a nice pickup there, much needed, but maybe a sign of things to come. Leaps away, play hard, goes down. All right, TNC, back at it, playing aggressive.
Yeah, try and go in on the front lines and do as much kill for Death Prophet, or she's good.
Sure enough. It's a tough pill to swallow, but they move on in. Oh man, get away from the danger guy. Those shards do connect. Does not study. Oh my god, the arrow. Got him. Ooh, okay, Arena trying to keep him alive, but it's not going to happen. Manuel was there.
They played that so well.
But as you said, there's just nothing they can do at this point. Let's see, Shiva's guard coming out for Armel. That's going to be pretty helpful, I think. Obviously getting the armor, and then built into that the negative buffs. They won't get the health regen as much, but
where TNC had a stage, you mentioned how well Queen of Pain was doing in lane, but once those lanes fell apart, Yopaj gets an arcane from Rune, takes top tower, later on takes mid tower. They've just been crushing it. Kind of force a BKB.
Oh my god, down so low, jumps away, trying to get out of there, Chitty while chasing. Good Yule Scepter. Gabby not able to get out though. They lose 2, and Armel goes for the blink away, blinks down south with the Invis rune. That might be enough to keep him alive. Certainly not quite able to finish off the Phoenix there. Showing a little bit of rust with the new Spirits control, but that's fine.
I like his item build too. Yeah. You usually see like the Heart of Tarrasque, but he's going for the AC, knowing that the physical damage from the PA that poses the biggest risk.
Still a lot of risk just walking into any lane. They're going to be able to force him completely to the other side of the map. They're underneath the ward right now even, and it doesn't look like they're going to go for it. Instead, maybe down bottom towards Armel. Oh, this is dangerous.
Saw the scream.
He blinks over to the side, and they're going to get caught. Oh, no. Arrow, good Yules, but I believe that's a punch up in the air and then taken down for dead. Sick stuff for Neon.
Yeah, Neon just so far ahead now. This Tusk is having a field day. He's an armed hero on the team. It's this Io and this Death Prophet who are the ones getting more and more fun. They find Bok again, who's just, crushed his lane in terms of getting last hits, but hasn't found a way to impact the game. PA running the hell away from an off-lane Tusk in like a kind of 1v1 situation. That's a problem. I mean, there was backup coming for Tusk, but I think even if it was a 1v1, PA was not winning that one against the Tusk.
Blinks in, does have BKB still. Gotta run, gotta hide. Yopaj is there, pops the BKB, finally trying to get out of there, but Gabby is going to die. That was a 10-second BKB, and now Spirit's moving in, trying to take down the Quab. She's gonna die as it continues to just be a bloodbath here. Bok getting absolutely obliterated. Will he fall as well? It's close. He is gonna go down. Tims manages to get that egg off as Natsumi relatively low, but not low enough yet, and still had the Aegis to boot. They're making it look easy. Rapier really does feel like it's the only salvation here, and it's just so far away from it on Gabby. The Neon team has been looking really good.
Yeah, to queue it up this early is very much highlighting that we are in desperation times for TNC.
Oh, and the arrow. It catches again. Wanting to blink away. Bok does get the Yule Scepter lift up afterwards. They're diving in for more, blowing up. Actually, they did lose the Tusk. Okay, maybe a chance here. Buybacks galore. Well, trying to control, gets off that stomp, doesn't connect down to anybody. This is a good BKB use from Gabby, and they chase down any more afterwards. It's like they're looking now for a turn. Natsumi and Yopaj in the area. Boomy, the push back there with the cogs, and it looks like TNC are going to call off the charge here, although will be one left behind, and now looking forward for more. Yopaj gets the silence. He's coming back here, and they're able to connect for the kill. At Icarus Dive, not able to cancel it. And now another tier 2 taken. Looking a little bit better for TNC, but it's just such a huge deficit at this point.
Yeah, that was like a fight without exorcism. I think that's really the main reason. But also they had to commit a lot of buybacks and still get ran over now. The exorcism's back up.
Snowball back to the creeps. The tier 3 towers are going to fall. We'll see if they decide to go for that second set of racks next. Still have a lot of exorcism to be used. And, well, back towards mid, they're going to relocate for Armel. Oh, man. Nowhere is safe against the IO trap.
Luckily for TNC, you know, there is a lower bracket. Unluckily, this is a best of one. This is, you know, putting yourself in the lower bracket, giving away that carry IO. I don't think they would make that mistake again, but you don't get a game 2 to learn from it. It's a, you know, best of one, and I feel like giving them the IO was just a big mistake in hindsight.
Absolutely. And we will see Clockwork go down yet again. The spear is going to connect back onto Natsumi. Manuel tries to hit the stomp. Sonic Wave, it will connect finally, getting themselves a couple of kills here. But it feels like a fool's errand at this point, trying to take down any of these heroes, really. Although, maybe with Natsumi getting lower and the Aegis being gone, there's a chance for a turnaround. They do get the Supernova up as well. Gotta run. Yopaj, spider legs up to the high ground. With that, looks like finally TNC able to claim a little bit of ground here on their high ground. Playhard is going to get ran down here as well.
You know, going a bit too deep, perhaps. And also committing all these buybacks. I think, again, the lesson has to be, when you have exorcism, you can fight. When you don't, you should probably back off. PA going for the AC, going for the Shivers Guard. Don't deny it when you seal it often, but basically, whatever the best armor item you can get is what these heroes are doing. I would lean towards the triple daggers, because the daggers themselves have a chance to crit, so you're throwing more, there's a high one can crit, but...
Dire are scanning.
That's, yeah, and that's typically what I see, but here we go, smoke on smoke.
Jump in, wants to get it. Arena already down. What do we got as Mars is basically dead? Gabby getting chased on the snowball. They've got the true strike through it, and it's going to be Rapier on the deck. Immediately loses it. Armel, did he manage to pick that one up? No, it's still on the ground. They're going to pick that one up for somebody, but an immediate tip afterwards by Skev as they chase down more. GG is called. It's a valiant effort, TNC, but in the end, Neon will best of one.
A fun game, that's for sure. No, unfortunately for TNC, it was more fun for Neon than I think it was for them. Neon getting to play a very comfortable pick with the carry